Life started or restarts of the re-symbolization or re-emplacement of the routes of the entravelmental sensible re-emplacement of a visionary or vision-wise visions, seeing of scenes of in placing of re-endotalization from one to twos to a whole bunch of troublesome kids going to hopefully about 20 and maybe living on and living long and living on and living long and hopefully living spiritually free. See, this right here is that Star Patrol stove. Star Patroller kick down, kick up, kick down, earthly in behaviors of the imagination was incitable, enlightable, and bright mentals, incoming, inbounds, and shape mental outgraph pulls, force pulls, movements, jagged tools, metal and liquidals of the body wise, complexicals, complexities, triangulational triangular tops with a triangular base, which is a sum of an infinitive rolling or 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. Who knows what these numbers mean? Because I only done a tree of life, and that's and here we are back at the mid-wild 5-2 following stool, then the new zoo, then at work working on sky magma ground sky ground space the sky space replicationals involvements of infineness of in whereas the light bending dimension of the imaginational measures of the medium matrix of the mathematical, imaginational, numberistical, granular gains of the goals which are in a club base to universal big bang boom explosive the opposite of insight of what is known, but it is a specialized life root of a significance in combinedness of re-togetherness, of rerouteness, of re-meetness, of re-tissuement of the sky net minerals and air tissuement from earth tissuement to space tissuement and back to the embodiment tissuement, all in a re-meetment from the planetarials in combinedness in contractible, attractional, ingrained orbital slant of ripped through ionical space of the ionicalizationals in combinedness parachutables, star patrollers of the triangular constellation, temple pyramid, temporalizational, incommunal left mental, right mental, la mental, straight in the tile, stage floor of the live row, refacements of the moodal molds of numbalisticals, blinded or outreach of the 24-hour day of life, opposite or hit mentors of the meshes, shape constrictional starts of the fine central currental presental rise and still fall motions of the temperature captures of weatherings, endings of the nautical sundial, light liquid or operating properties or opposed properties and climates afterwards of the clippable extra existentials after the shatteredness, angling, bendable tile bed lies of the dislocational edges of the first shower aurora and the free bases of a 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1 base count number of different counts, of 2 new counts of recounts of different counts of the 5 to 2, 2 to 5, 6 to 2, 6 to 6, and all types of ways of waterlistical counts of different counts and rich triggerments of equilibrium levers of diagonal modes of the actual sun age of the earth's centralizational beam of the jolting or return of the earth's empty, never in non-empty, recolorization or all colorization, or just an all in colorizational build of a good response of a directional decision of the earth's guided or kick down of entravelments of embodiments of in unrestlessness of the soul travelment of the ultra random break in placement of in time specializational van for the meaning of in godness, reglideness, sun glide out into the corporation of a new speculation of engraftment, enlivement, and wholeness of precipitations of the runaways, numbers of new counts, of unnew counts, and recounts of discoveries, of simplicities of 1 to 4 is probably where I make it. But if I get to a 5 to 5, it'll be a long time, because that's a long 24-hour day, a good nautical cycle, or you know what I'm saying? But if I can then freeze a good summer day and a good long cycle, whether summer months, and a flash card of a flash going on re-up speed of an ultra course falling of time meant hellhole of the ether or the air layers, space layer, hellhole blockage fold of outlastmental and live mental falling of present or time turning on sky patch color patch or particleizational spirit disc javelonical phoenix school one earth number listical infinital sum of the vortex of those numbers new presence of those older and now gone search count sunbeam center of tree of life, vanadal veins of the sky, netted vanadal veins like the earth's netted vanadal veins, and whatever was engrafted from this middle or liquid or parachute of air, earth, space, pre-space, ionical color of ongoing or energy fasting of the color texturization of all earthly turning of key loves of respects from the fulcrum balance of confusional direction of the taking of color from the surface energy, which is going to which way the energy system is going from one way to another in a digital fold of a up wave, down wave, sided or contracted or re-up build. You see the home is built in different ways. Whoever said the basement was in the basement when it comes to this aurora depth, when it's first enfolded from the drainable regeneralizational symmetrical richness of the hybridization of the encoded or followment of some unfollowment probably, which was some fallment which led to the earth actually spiking, which we are in a slant at present time of positive reaction, which would positively react to a slanted to regraftment of the reopenness of the never open or